All right, so what we've done here at NinjaTrader is actually automated the process of technical analysis. And I've got customers that have been with us since the very beginning of our business. So I have to trust that people are seeing a lot of value in what we're doing here. So this afternoon, I wanted to spend some time talking about the NinjaTrader platform. And we'll also talk about different order types and how they can be used in your trading. And we'll also talk about the NinjaTrader platform. All right, so on the left side of your screen, you see the NinjaTrader chart trader. And on the NinjaTrader charts, toward the top of your chart, I'm going to put some pointers on here so you can see what I'm talking about. On the top, there's a top toolbar. If you click on the top toolbar, you can see you can click on this icon, and that will turn off or on the chart trader interface. Okay, so chart trader is a very powerful capability that's embedded within the NinjaTrader platform. And I'll just show you some ways that it can be used. You can bring up chart trader, and you can see here we've got the buy and sell buttons. A buy market order can be done just by clicking on the buy market button. If you want to buy on a limit order, I would suggest buying on the bid. All right, so the bid is going to give you a better fill than buying on the ask. Buying the ask is really essentially like buying on a market order. You've got your REV button, which means if you were, let's say you were into a trade long and you wanted to go short, you could just click the REV button and it would actually put you into a short position and close out the long position. Sell market is going to put you short or exit a long position. Again, if you're going to click on sell, you want to click on sell ask if you're going to go in on a limit order. And the close button will actually close out any positions. And it's just, all right, so in just a few minutes, I'm going to demonstrate how to actually execute these orders and how they can be used. Okay, so that's the chart trader interface. Also with chart trader, you can trade in simulation mode or you can trade in live mode. If you click underneath where it says account, it's going to display any sim accounts or live accounts. Order quantity, you can select how many contracts you want to enter. So right now you can see it's selecting 1. So if I were to go long here, it would put us long 1 contract if I get filled in that order.
Order canceled.
And down below that, you've got ATM strategies. ATM strategies are essentially a template. So when you get into a trade, it's going to put in a stop and a profit target for you automatically. So right now I've selected this ATM strategy. So if I went into a trade, it's going to put a stop and a profit target in automatically for me. I'll just close out of that one.
Order filled.
All right, so I also wanted to talk about different order types and how they can be used in your trading. So let's talk about, let's start with market orders. All right, so market order to buy will put us into either put us into a long position or cover a short position. So let's say, for example, I'm not in a position here right now. So if I click buy market, it's going to buy 1 contract. So put us long 1 contract. Now you can see I had the ATM strategy selected, so it automatically put in a stop and a profit target for me automatically. All right, so let's close out of that. So that's using a market order to go long. Also, if I were into a short position right now, let's just deselect the ATM strategy. So let's say I go short.
Order filled.
And I want to exit this short position. I can click on buy market.
Order filled.
That's going to cover that. That will cover the short position. In other words, that takes us out of that short position. So buy market can be used to go into a long position or to cover a short position. All right, so a sell market order can be used 2 ways. Right now, if I'm not into a position, if I click sell, it's going to put me into a short position. Okay, so let's close out of that. So if I were already into a long position, let's just give you an example of that. All right, so here I'm into a long position, and I can click sell to exit that long position.
Order filled.
All right, so that's using the buy and sell market orders. All right, so let's talk about limit orders. Okay, limit orders, I'll just give you an example here. Let's say, first of all, let's do a buy limit. So as I said before, if I'm going to take a long position, I want to click on buy bid. It's going to give me a better fill than a buy ask. So I'm going to click on buy bid.
Order filled.
And that will put me into a long position. All right, so let's close out of that position.
Order filled.
All right, so a buy limit order can also be used to cover a short position. So let's say we go short here, we'll click sell market.
Order filled.
Now we're short one contract. So now that I'm short one contract, if I click on buy bid or buy market, I can use that to cover that short position. All right, so I'm going to click on buy bid.
Order filled.
And we covered that short position. All right, so that's your buy limit to use to go long or to cover a short position. All right, so now let's talk about sell limit orders. Okay, so a sell limit order can be used to go short. So right now I'm not in a position, so if I click on sell ask,
order submitted.
it's going to put me into
Order
it.
filled.
Assuming I get filled, it's going to put me into a short position. All right, so now that I'm in that position, I'm going to close that one.
Order filled.
Or let's say I'm into a long position. I'll just click
Order filled.
buy long, and I can click sell limit to cover that long or to exit that long position. Now the market, of course, has to go up for me to get out at a profit. All right, so I'm in a long position. So if I want to exit that long position, I can put in a sell limit order.
Order submitted.
And exit that long position, assuming that it goes up and gets filled.
Order filled.
All right, so it got filled. So just to summarize here, the sell limit order can be used to go short at a limit price, or it can be used to take profits on a long position, which we just did. All right, so there's also stop orders. Now, stop orders are very, the word stop is very confusing to a lot of people. Some people have said that it should be considered a start order. So essentially, let's talk first of all about buy stop orders, and we'll talk about sell stop orders. All right, so in the NinjaTrader platform too, let me just mention that wherever you put your mouse pointer, the NinjaTrader platform will know what order types are valid. Okay, so right now I've got my mouse pointer above the current market, which is that black pointer. So the current market on the NASDAQ is 11,531. So if I want to put in sell orders, I've got to put my mouse pointer above the current market. Then I'm going to hold down the right mouse button. And again, the NinjaTrader platform knows what order types are valid. All right, so above the current market, the order types that are valid are a sell limit, a sell market if touched, a buy stop market, or a buy stop limit. So here today, we're really going to focus in on just the plain buy stop orders. So we'll put the mouse pointer above the current market, hold down the right mouse button, and left click on buy stop market.
Order submitted.
Okay, so that puts in a buy stop order, and we can move that order down by just dragging it lower. We'll just kind of drag it down close to where the market's at currently. So if the market were to go up and hit that buy stop, it would put us into a long position. So buy stop order can be used to enter a long. Okay, so right now we are not in any position. So if the market went up to that level, that price level, it's going to issue a market order to buy at that buy stop level, wherever we place that order. Okay, so that's the buy stop market order. This order can also be used to cover a short position. So let's say, for example, right now we take a short position. Right now we're flat. All right, so let's say we go into a short position.
Order filled.
And see here we're short one contract. Okay, so if I put in a buy stop order now, and the market goes up to that level, it's going to exit. It's going to take me out of that short position. All right, so buy stop can be used if you're flat to take a long position, or if you're short, it can be used to exit a short position. So right now you can see we're short one contract. So if the market would go up here, it would take us out of that short position. So I'm just going to cancel. I'm going to close out of that trade, just trying to demonstrate how to use these different order types. All right, so the last one I wanted to cover today is a sell stop order. Sell stop order can be used to go short take a short position. So like right now, we're not in a position. So here we have to put our mouse pointer below the current market. Again, that black pointer is the current market. So if I put my mouse pointer below the current market, again, the NinjaTrader platform will know what kinds of order types are valid. So below the current market, the valid order types are buy limit, buy market if touched, sell stop market, or sell stop limit. So we're going to select sell stop market.
Order submitted.
So now you can see we've got a sell stop order below the current market. So here I can drag and drop that sell stop order upward. And if the market comes down through that price level, it's going to sell one contract, because that's what we selected here under order quantity. And that would put a short one contract on the MNQ. Okay, so if the market comes back down to that pink line, or if we want to, we can drag the pink line even higher. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the market only has to go down here a few more points to hit that sell stop level. Let's just see if we do hit that sell stop level. If it does come down there, it will put us into a one contract short. Again, whatever order quantity that we've selected here. With NinjaTrader, if you click in this little area that looks like a quantity pad, you can see I can select different order quantities. All right, so right now the NASDAQ, you can see it's starting to push a little bit lower. And,
Order fell.
all right, so there it hit that sell stop order, and now we're short one contract. All right, so short one contract because we came down and hit that sell stop order. All right, so another way that a sell stop order can be used is to exit a long position. Let's say, for example, we had been into a long position and we had a sell stop order on the chart. It would have, if we come back down to that level, it would exit us out of a long position. All right, so let's close out of this particular situation.
Order failed.
All right, so let's say, for example, right now we had been into a long position.
Order failed.
And we put again a sell stop order in a long position.
Order submitted.
And we can move that order up wherever we want to. And if it comes down to that level, it would take us out of that long position. Just close that trade.
Order failed.
All right, so that's the NinjaTrader platform. I will do some future webinars on NinjaTrader. We'll talk about some other order types, but those are the main